What is up, everybody? So as y'all can see, we got a little rain and my roses decided to do their thing. They look really pretty. Um, this one's gone now. Yoink. But the blooms don't last that long. They last a few days. Like these. I'm gone. Anyway, I'll whack that off in a minute, but I just got through watering. The high for the day is supposed to be 71. I just got through watering everything. I got a few things I need to do. I sold some more seeds, so I got to send those off. I need to get some beer for my beer traps, and I'm coming back home. But y'all can see these sweet potatoes looking good. But look here, look at that, people. Look at that. Let me see. Where's another one that's bulbing up nice? Right in there. So I ain't never got them to that size before, y'all. Never. And they not even close to being through growing. But you know, you got some they trying to bulb, but they're not really bulbing like some others. You always gonna have that. Some onions bulb better than others. That's why when you go to the store, onions are different sizes. But sweet potatoes looking real good. I think I looked down in here and saw one that was bulbing up nicely. Here it is over here. I got grass growing all over it, but it's got a nice little... The neck ain't as big as the others, but the bulb is bulbing nice. So, you know, I ain't gonna complain. I'll take what I can get. You know, it's the best onions I ever had. So, like I said, I think I done figured it out why onions wasn't doing too good. Strawberries still doing good. Got some green ones on here. Got some ones. Those are pollinated. They had pretty blooms on the other day. There's a nice one. Those really don't have any, but they're smaller plants, younger plants. So, pepper grass is really going to seed on me, which I don't care because I want it to self-seed. If I have grass, I'd rather have stuff like this. You know, and then I can sell pepper grass seeds. The marigolds get a nice size. That one still come little. That one looks good. No flowers on it yet. But I came out here yesterday to find that nasturtium that was doing the best. Just those two were on it. But now these other ones have opened and are opening up. So that's looking pretty good. Oak tree, acorn that germinated. My watermelons, the leaves are getting a little bigger. We keep having these 40-degree nights and stuff, and watermelons I already know it, they ain't liking that. But I don't think we're gonna dip down like that no more. This is the one bed I didn't water, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna make to actually water this bed. To where I don't have to reach in and water it, because I know when stuff gets bigger, it's going to be even harder to water. I have made up a decision that once this growing season is over, I'm going to take this bed 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to make these beds be 3 cinder blocks wide, and then whatever that direction. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to split it right here. And this front one, since I got all that space out there that don't nothing grow on, I'm going to move it over about at least the width of my lawnmower. So just in case anything grows in, I can just walk with the lawnmower through the middle. But probably going to move it over about 3 feet and move it that direction. And I will have 2 of these beds. And I want to put another one over there. And I think at some point I want to put one there. So already planning for next year. You got to do that because when the winter and stuff comes, look at here, got another little flower pod thing. This is also getting some flowers on it. Look like this marigold trying to, look like I see some color down in there. Like it's trying to get a little flower on it, which that's cool. Beans, growing, growing, growing. Once again, it keeps getting cool. So the okra hasn't taken off really. I know when it gets nice and warm, the okra will take off. Y'all really can see this crest, the seeds on it now. Yeah, see all that? It's pretty much all going to seed. I don't know what it tastes like. Let me see. Let's see if it's bitter. Nope. Still tastes the same. So if your pepper grass or your cress goes to seed, you can still eat it. Do some weeding here. I did want to mention to y'all the mustards. See how tight I got them and they're still growing good. Right in here, it must be more fertile than down there. Or either these were better seeds than those seeds. But I'm thinking it's the soil down there. Because my watermelons in that corner ain't doing the best, but those up there are. So I'm going to feed that down there a little heavier. This is a huge culture bed, so might have more nutrient dense places than others because of how the wood's breaking down. But yeah, I'm gonna show you all this stuff. Squash got blooms on. This is buttercup. If you're wondering what it is, I do have buttercup seeds for sale. It's not too late to get your buttercup in. It grows fast once it takes off. Once again, needs to warm up here and stay warm. It's really not staying. Like I said, it was like 40 something degrees the other night. So you know, when you had that, you had that. It is what it is. But that's really the main stuff I wanted to show y'all because everything else is pretty much the same. Other than, I don't know if I ever mentioned my peanuts. I had 2 peanut plants right here. And they are looking nice. Something kind of munched them a little bit, but then the new leaves came in and they look fine. This is a potato that I must have missed. Celery, garlic. I need to collect the sprouting broccoli seeds. Some of those will be for sale. I'm gonna keep some for myself and replant because I like sprouting broccoli better than a regular broccoli. If you've never grown sprouting broccoli, give it a try. Sprouting broccoli, to me, I can get a harvest almost every day once it starts producing. Because the more you cut, it just comes again. You don't have to wait for that one big head, which, yeah, when you cut that head, you get side shoots. But all of those, you get a whole bunch of little ones all at once. And once you harvest, you can just keep harvesting and harvesting and harvesting. These celery seeds, not celery, parsley seeds. That one should be ready soon. I'm monitoring them to see when they get ready and stuff. My tomatoes that I put in, growing very nicely. This one already putting on blossoms, as you can see. I'm not sure what kind of tomato this is. This is a big plant. It's like growing like, it's a big plant. It's growing fast. Carrots. This is my first time actually collecting carrot seeds. So I'm really watching them to see what they do. See if I can get this to focus. It wants to focus on everything, but what it should focus on. There we go. So you see they get kind of furry. So I kind of been watching these like a hawk too, to see when they're going to be ready. Now people ask you, how do you know when your seeds and stuff are ready? If you know what the seeds look like when you planted it, that's kind of what you're looking for. But if you didn't plant your stuff from seeds and you just don't know, like I think it was Green Organic Love asked, when are onion seeds ready? I'll try to show y'all. So you see, you get these little heads like this. You see when they look all dried up like that? See if I can get this to focus. Yeah, kind of. It's So you see how these look all dried up and stuff? And then these little heads here, they usually will open up, which I think I got the seeds out of this already. But see those little black seeds? Don't those look like onion seeds? So that's what you'll see. You'll see these, because see they look like this at first. Before they even, that's even earlier. So they look like, okay, so there's one closed. And then it starts to open. And then it opens and it gets the little thingies at the end. And then it moves on to, you know, something that looks kind of like this. And then it gets really dried up looking. And then you'll see the little black seeds inside there. Still waiting on a lot of those to do whatever they're going to do. So that's kind of how you can tell when your seeds are ready. Just like radishes, and I'll show you how to collect these. If you're going to eat the seed pods, you want to eat them young. Let me see, can I find some young ones? Yeah, here we go. So you want to eat them when they're young, like this. That's how you want them. But if you wait until they get big like that, they're really fibrous and furry and hard. So that's kind of how you know. I'll show you how to collect radish seeds. They're not quite ready at that state. Radish pods are really good. Try not to eat all of them, because you are eating the seeds. There's another tomato plant. Like I said, they're growing really good. Here's another tomato plant. I know I planted that all in a cast of those carrots. Here's more radish pods. Yes, I've been just out here kind of snacking on radish pods a lot. You can see my kale bounce back after I sprayed it with neem oil. I need to harvest more regularly because these bottom leaves, you're going to lose the bottom leaves if you don't harvest. See, there's a radish pod. It's too big. See this one in here? That's real bulbous. It's too big, but it's almost ready to collect the seeds in it. So, like I said, I'm going to show you guys. I have a ton of radishes going to seed because I want a lot of radish seeds. I want to sell some. I want to keep some. I have a lot of coriander. And this, I'm happy about this. There's a beehive somewhere. I didn't see hardly any bees last year. But yesterday, I saw so many bees. And I'm so glad that I let all this crap go to flower. Let me see if I can find some more bees for y'all. Because I had been just seeing a lot of gnats and wasps. But the bees found me. And I'm so glad. It's a lot of flies and gnats and those tiny little wasps. I don't know what they're called. But I don't know. Let me see. Let me hold it still so you can all see all this stuff flying. Kinda. You can see it a little bit. Yeah, y'all see all that different stuff flying? I know my camera don't focus the best on stuff that's moving fast, but it's a lot of stuff in there flying around. But look here. There's another bee, though. Let me see. Yeah, there he is. Or she, rather. Look at there. Look, there's another one. I'm so happy to see the freaking bees. And I saw a lot of them. So I hope they tell the rest of their bee friends. Come on. I'm going to get me a beehive, y'all, because that ain't even enough bees for me, really. I'd like to see more. But I'm seeing more already than I saw last year. This is the Creola Cellar pepper. Y'all remember that pepper that I tasted? It was good, but it was hot. It overwintered and came back. And none of my peppers have germinated. That's the benefit to having a greenhouse, because you can, or at least a warm place to germinate peppers. Peppers need the heat to germinate. They won't germinate. Otherwise, I'm going to start some more pepper seeds, but I'm going to be probably behind the 8 ball because it's May. I'm going to be behind the 8 ball unless I feed them a lot to get them to catch up. But it is what it is. But those overwintered, and now I know from now on when it comes to my peppers, when a frost kills the top, don't pull them out. Just keep them Gooseberries looking really good. Mulberries looking really good. That one slowed down. This one's still growing. But it's all good. I got a couple of onions in there. I want to put some peppers over there. But I mean, is there anything else? While on the quarantine, I've been had a lot of house projects going on. Gardening, house projects. I got celery in there. That's what those little green. Someone's been eating them cutworm or something. That's my avocado that I started from that seed from the store that I thought I killed and I didn't. It came back. Those are my pomegranates that I pricked out. Those are all the ones that I haven't pricked out. So if y'all wondering how many pomegranates are going on sale, there'll be a lot of them. I'm going to wait till they get a little bit bigger though. But the bigger the plant is, the more you're going to pay. So when I send out the little ones, those will probably be fairly cheap, but the bigger they are, the more the price. Blueberries, looking good. Blackberries, the berries are small, but it's a lot of berries. Figs, I don't ever remember having figs quite that size at this stage in May. I'm saying that, but figs are usually ready in June and July, so maybe so. I got 2 kumquat seedlings. I planted those seedlings. There's another kumquat seedling. I was randomly planting kumquat seeds to see if I could germinate seeds. Let me tell you something about citrus. Don't let it dry out. As soon as it comes out of the fruit, shove it in the ground. And just, keep the ground moist and forget about it. And they will come up. And so those kumquats will probably be for sale. I have these grapes here. And let me tell y'all something about grapes. Give grapes something to climb on. When you give them something to climb on, they grow a lot better. This grape here has grown all up into my figs, which is fine. I'm going to get a trellis, make a trellis, do something where, where these grapes can grow up on them. And I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to really figure it out and think about it. This one has itty bitty figs, but I never have a problem with my fig trees, so they're kind of foolproof. All I do is water them every now and again. I feed them, but not much. But look at them. Can y'all see all them blackberries? Just all them berries. Like I said, they're little. They'll probably get bigger. They're starting to kind of blush. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. All my persimmons fell off. All the little bloomy things, they fell off. Here's what it is. I think it was the, kind of cooler temperatures. It kept getting kind of cool. All the blackberries that I dug up and potted up. I might lose this one. I don't know. That one's looking the worst, but these actually have new growth on them. So remember how they were all drooped and it looked a mess and stuff like that. But a blackberry is never, the cane's always lean and stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. They're not perfectly straight. That one probably looks the best. This is the smallest one. This one here. This one has new growth on it. That's new. But the rest of it doesn't look so hot. I cut the kind of burnt looking stuff off. I probably should have cut the leaves off of them, but I just kind of wanted to show how tough blackberries are. You dig them out of the ground, stick them in a pot. You see people doing all this extravagant stuff. Blackberries are weed, people. Like, the only thing I could think that might kill them is maybe too much water, like the ground is soaking wet. But other than that, kind of hard to kill blackberries. I've never grown raspberries, so I can't speak for those. Y'all can see how high that's a blackberry. Coming up from in between there, it's probably 4 or 4.5 feet high. So, and I'm not feeding them whatsoever. That's just kind of growing in the native soil. So, there you go, folks. So until next time, see you guys later.